Overheard. On Tony Katz Today.
Yes, indeedy. Another fabulous episode of Overheard, the Trump Derangement Syndrome edition. A never-ending story in many parts. Let us begin with the most whiny journalist at CNN, little Jimbo Acosta. You see, it's been a rough week for poor old Jimbo. First, the little rascal was tossed from a White House photo op.
Mr. President, do you think other countries...
And then he was heckled at a Trump rally in Tampa.
They're saying things like CNN sucks, go home, and fake news.
And all the emotional trauma and pressure from his day job has now begun to affect his personal life as well.
Don't worry. It happens to lots of guys.
Yes, and little Jimbo is finally speaking out about his terrible, no good, very bad week, especially the rally incident with those bad old Trump supporters.
Honestly, it felt like we weren't in America anymore. I don't know how to put it any more plainly than that.
Yeah, that First Amendment thing, that is so anti-American, isn't it?
Moron. Idiota. Sac de douche.
You know, I think it's been dangerous for some time. I was worried during the campaign that a journalist was going to get hurt.
Okay, I acknowledge. I get your point on that one, Jimbo. Republicans are kind of getting out of control with the violence. Not at all like those peaceful and tolerant folk on the left. You know, like Kathy Griffin.
I sincerely apologize. I crossed the line. I went way too far. The image is too disturbing. It wasn't funny. I get it. I asked your forgiveness. I went too far. I begged for your forgiveness. I made a mistake and I was wrong. By the way, I take the apology back.
And Maxine Waters.
History will record that we kicked him in his rear and we stepped on him.
Or the guy who shot up the baseball field filled with GOP congressmen. Or the guy who threatened to murder Rand Paul's entire family.
This man had threatened to kill me and chop up my family with an axe.
Or the guy who tackled Rand Paul and broke his ribs over political differences.
Yeah, and I didn't know how badly I was hurt in the beginning. I knew I was having trouble breathing.
Okay, well, so maybe there are one or two examples of liberals throwing violent and deadly temper tantrums over the results of an election, but come on, the wound is still fresh. I mean, it's only been a year and a half, so you can completely understand why a woman in Massachusetts on Wednesday was so enraged by a Trump bumper sticker on a man's car that she managed to get the man to pull over and then proceeded to ram his car and nearly run him over.
The sticker is apparently why he was attacked.
I could hear her screaming out of the car or something, so I'm like, man, maybe something's wrong with my car. First thing she said to me when I came out of the car was, did you vote for Trump? And I was like, yeah.
Brendan recorded some of it as she first hit the back of his car, then clipped his door, missing him by inches.
Oh my God!
Yes, little Jimmy Acosta, there are peaceful and tolerant liberals all around us each and every day. I do feel kind of bad for the guy who got rammed. He's in Massachusetts. He'll probably be charged for inciting violence. Meanwhile, Democratic Senator Richie Blumenthal is wetting his pants over the destruction of our entire system of government if the apocalypse should occur and Judge Brett Kavanaugh is confirmed to the U.S. Supreme Court.
The president would, in effect, be a monarch if Brett Kavanaugh becomes a Supreme Court justice. I don't think Americans want an imperial presidency. Do you?
No, we certainly don't, Richie. That's why we did a 180 after the president from Kenya finished his last term. No, there I go again with the conspiracy theories. I apologize. That's not professional. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm getting dangerously close to needing to head to my tailor and get fitted for a tinfoil hat.
3 years ago, I visited Kenya as the first sitting American president to come from Kenya.
Oh, well, I'll be dogged. I'm Brian Baker.
Sac de douche.
Have a great day.